Hi there. So recently, Alex over at Lazy Genius Tarot and Bazaar showed the Pulp Tarot, and I ended up getting that, and then I ended up sending it away to Alex, and I wondered why, and I I should have known. So this deck came into my collection around December. My friend Jonathan Daly had seen something about it, and I went and looked it up and thought, "Wow, this is kind of cool." So this is the Global Fusion Intuitive Tarot deck, and I will link Rodney's page. The Global Fusion Intuitive Tarot deck encourages you to trust your inner voice and inspires you to live your dreams. Embark on this journey today. So I'll try and keep the glare off. It's this is what I was thinking about when I ended up getting the pulp. It's like I know I have a deck that is similar. So these are the backs. They are hella busy. This deck is screaming to be edged in black vinyl, which will happen. Sorry, let's go back to the backs. So there are playing card associations on this deck. It's an interesting kind of style. I think this one came from Game Crafters. So it came with the tuck box, which is meh, This is really super shuffleable. That's a hard one to say with your braces. So the Fool, 0 or 22, depending on how we're looking at this today. Handsome fellow with dreads. And then here is, I want to make sure I don't have glare. This is the Magician. And he reminds me of somebody from a rock band, probably from Korn or something like that. Not my favorite High Priestess. But still, it's fun, it's colorful. The elements are there. Yeah. Anyway, so this Empress, I am not a fan of the pregnant Empress. I read the Empress completely differently. I do look at her as Mother Earthish, nurturing, etc. But I also look at her as the quintessential badass, still able to, she can do it all, right? So the one thing I do like about this is the shield in this card. And I forgot to look before I started this. And that the bummer is that there is nothing in here that tells me why do we have the Fabergé type eggs in here. I would think that there would be some kind of something. A lot of the other symbolism, I get, but what's the skinny there? And then here is the Emperor. Hierophant. Lovers. So this is an interesting card for the Chariot. They call this card the Selector, or I should say Rodney calls this card the Selector. Of course, there's strength. I think he's a nifty. If you look, you're going to see what thothy thing in this card, huh? It seems to be the theme these days, the Thoth stuff that keeps coming up, that keeps popping up. But yeah, I thought that was fascinating, and then it's only tonight that I saw it. So then this is, they call her Fortuna. Justice. I like this hangman, actually. So this is an interesting, he calls this nameless as opposed to death, which is interesting. But this kind of art reminds me of the pulp tarot. Temperance. And this one is called Androgyny. This is an obvious one. The Tower. The Star. I mean, the colors are really, really super pretty. And this is Luna. Soul. If you hear scritching in the background, that would be Calvin. Revelation. And the World card. So we have the minors, the suit of sticks, which would be the clubs. Then we have a suit of gems, which is at the bottom of the deck. I reordered this, which is earth and diamonds. Suit of vessels, which of course is water or cups, right? And the hearts. And the suit of blades, which is air and spades. Yeah. Anyway, this little book has a little bit of numerology in it and stuff. So this is our ace. It's our dreaded fellow again. Pretty. So these are knave, knight, and the knights are really dynamic in here. Queen, king. Ace of cups or water, or the hearts. Two. Knave, knight, queen, king, ace, I like this card. Sorry, my computer's. There we go. 7, 8. Little bondage here. 9. I like all the shields in this deck. They're pretty cool. He's a badass king. Some snakes too. These 2. I do like the vibrant colors, that's for sure. Just notice she has her fingers crossed. It's a pretty tin. Knave. Killer Knight. Queen. King. It does shuffle, so of course, because of my hands, I do have to split the deck. But it does shuffle pretty well. Oh, and they are slickery. I'll just tell you that right now. That was a crappy bridge, but you get the idea, right? These will get black vinyl edges. Yeah. So this has been Rodney's Illustrated Tarot, which is also the Global Fusion Intuitive Tarot deck. Take care, guys.